is welcomed here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcomed here. Oh, your soul is welcome here, y'all. We're glad you got here today. Welcome to SLC. Welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
All righty, our souls are welcome here. The vibe is high today with our musical team, and the folks have shown up this morning. Good morning, Reverend Deborah. Good to see you.
Good morning, Reverend James. Good to see you, and good to see all of you. And we greet you this morning in the name of all that is good, all that is holy, and all that is sacred, and in the warm and loving energy of this community, Spiritual Life Center. Spiritual Life Center honors all people worshiping in temples, mosques, churches, stone circles, and of course, the beautiful temples of nature, because there is no space that God does not grace. And if this is your very first time with us today, viewing us online, or of course here in the sanctuary, we especially want to welcome you because we know that you are not here by accident. Every single one of us is here by divine appointment. And we're so excited to see everybody with us today. And of course, that excitement always extends to silencing your electronic devices. And we also ask that you wear your masks correctly.
Well, we've created that realization of this divine appointment is right here and right now. Let us go directly to headquarters. Directly to that place that is not anywhere but is everywhere at the same time. It is the Spirit of the living God. And this presence, this energy that is beyond words is at every point in space and time in its entirety. And most importantly, right where we are. And as we lift our awareness to be in tune with this presence, then we tap into all the qualities that it offers, starting with love itself, and peace, and wisdom, and creativity, and health, and wholeness, and vitality, and vigor, and all that is good and perfect. We make that the activity of our awareness, our consciousness, and every thought we have, every word we speak, and every action that we take. And as we do, we lift ourselves to be one with the one. And we can say without a doubt that when you see me, you also see the presence that sent me. For this presence, and I and all of us are interconnected, are all one in the Spirit. So we're grateful to be the vessels and the vehicles of this presence as we go forth doing our part to amplify and expand the all good. And so it is, and so we let it be. Amen. Of course, we build upon that awareness and that consciousness as we carry out Spiritual Life Center's mission. We invite you to join in as we affirm it together. To transform lives as we love, serve, and remember. And we do so as we carry out to the best of our ability the 5 basic unity principles. And if someone asks, well, what does unity stand for? You could say these are the basic ideas. God is absolute good and everywhere present. People are inherently good. Thoughts create our experiences. Prayer and meditation are how we connect with God. We must take action.
And of course, we have a great action coming up in October, which is our Faith in Action, our yearly community book study. And for those of you who are not familiar with that, we choose a book that we all read together. And on Sundays, Reverend James gives a talk based on whatever we're doing that week. And then people meet in small groups around town or, of course, Zoom. And I'm guessing Zoom will still be around for a while. And it's just a wonderful 7 weeks where we bond together and study the same thing. It's really great. And because of that, we need home hosts. We need people to open up their homes or open up their Zooms. And how do you open up? Never mind. Anyway, and or facilitator. So how many people have hosted in the past? It's a wonderful experience, isn't it? It's even more fulfilling than maybe just being in the group. So if you're interested in being a home host and or facilitator, you can go to our website and sign up. Or if you are electronically challenged, you can go to the hub and they will help you sign up.
Well, another event that's coming up on August the 29th at 1 p.m. here in the sanctuary, there's going to be a presentation by Authentic Voices. I think it's Authentic Voices. I see here Authentic Action, but it's Authentic Voices. And it's going to be a 1-hour Readers Theater performance that has been called the most important edutainment of our time. And there's no lectures of any sort, but it's really an opportunity for individuals to tell their stories that opens our hearts and welcomes a new look at one another, especially what others consider another. They use humor and they use music and they create an atmosphere of oneness. And the cast that we have had here before will allow us to have an experience of what it means to connect with people of color, transgendered folks, lesbians, European Americans without judgment or shame. And there's going to be a 30-minute open discussion after the performance. You don't have to register. You can bring friends and family, and it's a love offering. And that'll be something that will be shared between Spiritual Life Center and the Center for Spiritual Awareness. So this is a joint venture between us and the Center for Spiritual Awareness on August the 29th, 1 p.m. Here in the sanctuary.
And then on August 28th from 7:30 to 9 p.m., the Vedanta Society of Sacramento will offer the Sri Krishna Puja Jamanatami.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thank you. Okay, it's a celebration of the birthday of Lord Krishna, who is an incarnation of God and according to Hinduism. Now, the puja will take place on 3 different locations within the Vedanta premises. They'll be at the pond. Now, the monks will be the only people going onto the island in the pond, so bring a chair so that you can sit on the outside and participate in that. In the temple, there'll be a ritualistic worship, and then in the assembly room, there'll be refreshments. So August 28th, that's from 7:30 to 9, go celebrate the birthday of Lord Krishna.
And well, at this time, I'll invite any members of our Board of Trustees that are here, as well as our chaplains that are present. And the chaplains that are present are usually wearing their white stoles. And they do the very important work of holding the prayer consciousness for Spiritual Life Center. And they're available to pray with you immediately after the service here in the sanctuary or in the courtyard. So if you're going through a challenge or a difficulty at this point in your life, or you just want to celebrate something and you want them to amp up the energy for you in that area, they're available to you. So we thank them for doing their most important work. And any of the board members that are here, they also do the important work of really helping set the strategic direction of Spiritual Life Center. They bring their time and their talent and their skill set and do quite a bit to keep us moving forward as a community. And they are available to answer questions that you may have for us as well. So thank you.
And we love to greet our newcomers, and in a moment, we will ask those of you in the sanctuary to raise your hand. But first, we want you to know there are many ways to connect with us here at SLC, and you can get more information about small groups, events, and classes by filling out the welcome card. Now, you can fill out the welcome card online, or if you're here with us in person, we will give you a welcome card, and you can fill it out, take it to the welcome table out in the courtyard, and they have a very special gift and warm welcome for you.
So are there any first-timers here today at all? If so, just raise your hand. Oh, thank you so much. Someone is coming to you right at this moment to give you a purple ribbon and a card that you can fill out, and I believe a pen that you can keep as well. And we appreciate your presence here today, and we support you in your spiritual path, and we hope that you have a pleasant experience and an uplifting experience and a transformative experience of being here at Spiritual Life Center today. And with that, we have an opportunity to greet one another. You can just simply say, "You look marvelous. I see your eyes. You look marvelous. You are marvelous," and appreciate them. So look deeply in their eyes.
So please stay standing because I doubt you could really sit down for this one. I'm just telling you right now. So music ministry is going to come out with some vintage vibrations today, and we're going to start out with a little Bob Marley. Yep.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Don't you worry, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright, man. Rise up this morning, I smiled with the rising sun. 3 little birds, 1, 2, 3, beside my doorstep, hey, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Come on, y'all. Don't worry about a thing. Don't you worry, no, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Don't you worry, no, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. What we do this morning, come on, y'all. Rise up this morning, hey, smiled with the rising sun. 3 little birds, 1, 2, 3, which by my doorstep, hey, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, singing, this is my message to you. So don't you worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't you worry, I wanna keep going, about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Hold up, y'all, hold up. Come on. Don't worry, hey, about a thing. Don't you worry, no, every little thing is gonna be alright. Come on, y'all, you know that. Come on. Don't worry, I can't hear you, about a thing. Come on, y'all. Every little thing, here we go, it's gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. We out. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
Bejon. And the Slice Girls. Nice to have you in the house, Bejon. You're bringing some good vibes. So now we're going to just settle in. I see you've already started the process. And we're going to speak together our vision statement in preparation for our meditation. Spiritual Life Center is a loving, vibrant family that welcomes home all people and accepts everyone, no exceptions, weaving ancient spiritual traditions with emerging wisdom. We cultivate a spiritual deepening with the divine, each other, and our planet. Okay, Larie's going to start us off on our chant today.
I am one with God. I know the truth. I am one with creation and one with you. There is no separation
joy and peace. I am healed. As the chant fades, as we move into this time of meditation, take a really deep breath and slowly exhale. And then take another breath and simply exhale naturally and watch your body breathe. As your mind begins to calm, allow your body to relax. Drop your shoulders. Relax your eyelids. And now move your attention to your feet and feel that solid floor. Now extend your attention to the ground, to Mother Earth beneath the floor. Feel her energy and notice how her energy naturally flows up into your body. It flows up into your legs, through your torso, up through your neck and out the top of your head. And feel the vibration of Mother Earth as her energy flows up and out, up and out. It is a constant motion of energy vibrating in and through you. And gently shift your attention to the crown of your head. Imagine an opening through which light flows into your head, down through your neck, through your torso, down your legs, and out your feet into Mother Earth. Feel the vibration of heaven flowing down, down into the earth. Take an imaginary step back and watch as the two energies spiral around you, around each other, in a dance of light. See how the spiral sparkles and how the energies expand so that they fill the whole width and length of your body. The spiral light vibrates in every cell, every molecule as it flows through you. Heaven and earth, the original source of all, combine to make you who you are. As the intertwined earth and heaven stream continues to run through your body, you notice small tendrils from each stream breaking off to create a little eddy, a smaller spiral in your heart center. Heaven and earth spin and dance in the center of you, and your heart opens wide to receive heaven's love and earth's wisdom. And now you take time to commune with your true source in the silence. The spiral is always in motion. It is your personal vibration. It is perpetual, yet you can affect it, change it, simply by the way you breathe, think a thought, speak your word. Your vibration waxes and wanes in response to your conscious and unconscious actions. And take a breath now. Begin to return to your body and receive this blessing. Oh, my beloved, you are a dynamic being of light. You consciously and unconsciously shape the energies flowing through you. These energies are the true source of all that there is. The more consciously you shape them, the more you will receive love and wisdom into your life. And the more you radiate life and love and wisdom, so your vibration is a blessing to the world. Remember this, always.
Look over yonder. What do you see? A new dawn is coming, most definitely. A new day is coming. Ooh, people are changing. Ain't it beautiful? Ooh, crystal blue persuasion. Better get ready. Gonna see the light. Love is the answer. That's alright. So don't you give up now. Easy to find. Just look to your soul. Look to your soul. And open your mind. Crystal blue persuasion. It's a new vibration. Crystal blue persuasion. Crystal blue persuasion. Maybe tomorrow, when we look around, on every green field and every town, all of God's children in every nation, there'll be peace and good brotherhood. Crystal blue persuasion, yeah. Crystal blue persuasion, it's a new vibration. Crystal blue persuasion, crystal blue persuasion. It's a new vibration. Crystal blue persuasion. Crystal. It's a new vibration. Crystal blue persuasion. We have the vibration vibration, vibration, vibrate, vibrate. Let your vibration soar. Let it be, let it be. It's you, it's me. Let our vibration be. Come on. Crystal blue persuasion. Crystal blue persuasion.
Thank you, Bejan, Marie, Lori. Yeah, and the Ace Band. Yes. Yeah. I was mentioning in the earlier service that, it's kind of conjured up some memories from on back. That song came out, I think, around in the 68 or something like that. Yeah, around that time. And I used to think it was just a cool song, but as I've evolved, I realized it's a very spiritual song. Crystal blue persuasion. It's a new vibration. I think it's very much a vibration that we can use in our world today, because it's telling us to look around all of God's children. In every nation, there'll be peace and good, brotherhood, crystal blue persuasion. I shared a story that many years ago I was invited to a brunch. And the brunch was in a place called Coral Gables at the Biltmore Hotel in Florida. And the brunch was in honor of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. He had been in town because they had like a 3-day big event, spiritual event, Buddhist event. And he was one of the speakers during that time. And they had this smaller gathering, and it was limited to a few people, and most of the invitations went to the local bigwigs and dignitaries. And I wasn't a bigwig, but I just happened to get an invitation. And I showed up, and they probably looking at me like, who are you? So it's interesting to look around and see people who are important. And they know that they're important. And they're just getting caught up in the importance of all of the stuff that's going on. And we were waiting in anticipation for the Dalai Lama to come through. And so they finally opened up the doors, and he was walking down the aisle toward his table. And I just remember at that moment, that room seemed to get lifted up to a higher vibration. It was an energy you could not help but feel. I had heard about such things, but that was the first time I think I really experienced it on that level. I don't know whether it was something was just going on in my mind chemically, the anticipation, but something happened. But the reality is that vibration is everywhere. It is the root of all things. When we heard the musicians playing their instruments, we heard that because there was a vibration that was coming from them. When we heard the voices of the singers, we heard it was really a vibration that we picked up on. My voice is a vibration right now. We are vibrational beings. Even now, we're establishing a vibration collectively here at Spiritual Life Center with this group of people. And perhaps somewhere around here, nearby, near or far, there's someone, maybe locally, that's saying they don't even know what's going on. But they know that something's happening. They might just be waking up right now, whatever, staying up all night, right? They're waking up and they say, turn to their partner and say, I'm feeling a lot better, baby. Why is that? There's a vibration being released. Jesus said something to the effect, let your light shine. He could have well said, let your vibe shine. Let your vibe radiate. Let your vibe be sent out into this world. And of course, we can either have a high vibration like the Dalai Lama at that event, or we can have a low vibration. Some folks that they walk into a room and it seems like there's a dark cloud following them around. And when they show up, the lights get dimmer. There's an energy hovering over everyone. You know, last week we talked about the law of attraction. And I put it in a very simplistic way that says, you know, the law of attraction says you can attract what you want or desire by holding fast to the belief that'll show up. There's a lot more to it than that. You got to put in action and so forth. You got to really transform something going on within you. And today I want to talk about the law of vibration. And actually, the law of attraction and the law of vibration actually go together. You know, the law of attraction is really the secondary law. The law of vibration is really the primary one because it's all vibration. So we want to put ourselves in the right vibration so we can activate that law of attraction to create the life in the world that we want to see. Because we attract according to the vibe we are in. You know, Albert Einstein said something to the effect that everything is energy. And that's all there is. Match the frequency of the reality that you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. Ooh, boy, I got dizzy there for a second. Whew. I don't know where that was coming from. It can be no other way. He said, this is not philosophy, this is physics. He said, match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. So we might be asking, where does this frequency or vibration originate within us? Well, the law of vibration really starts in our mind, specifically the subconscious mind, which is distinct from the conscious mind. Because the conscious mind is our thinking mind. It's our educated mind. It can see what's going on. It can assess and analyze what information that it gets, and it has the ability to analyze it. And then it can decide whether to accept it or to reject it. That information may come from another person. It may come from the news or TV or the internet. You know, we can say, well, I can accept this or not like this. You know, sometimes if I'm watching a YouTube video and you got a choice between like or don't like, and I watch it and I say, don't like. And that's a conscious decision. But the subconscious mind is a whole different animal. It doesn't decide. It doesn't command. It's nature to do what it's told. The subconscious mind can't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. Because whatever we impress upon it, whether it's something we heard, whether it's something we read, whether it's something that someone said to us when we were 8 or 9 years old, who had said, you know, you're never going to amount to anything, or you can't sing, or you can't do that, we may have accepted that. And it's now seeped into our subconscious mind, and we may have forgotten about it, but it's still running us. Because we've got emotionally evolved in it, and it's even if we don't know if it's true or not, even if it's not true or not, it becomes part of our reality. Understand, the subconscious mind cannot take a joke. You know, whatever shows up, it resonates with that subconscious mind, and it accepts it, and it responds accordingly. You know, there was a young girl who had gone to a horse farm or a stallion farm, and they had some horses out there, and she just said kiddingly to one of the horses that was right near there, "Giddy up!" And the horse just started running. Now, she wasn't trying to get the horse to do that, but the horse didn't know any better. It just went and responded to what it was fed at that moment. Sometimes we do the same in our own life. There's a stimulus that happens on the outside, and we begin to respond automatically, even if we're not aware that we're doing it. Like I said, the conscious mind can accept or reject something. But the subconscious mind, it must accept everything that's given to it. The beliefs of the subconscious creates our paradigm. And when I say about paradigm, it's just a fancy word to say what we truly believe deep down inside that we may not be conscious of. But that's where we're vibrating at. In other words, our paradigm controls our vibration. And that vibration dictates what we attract. And if we want to change things in our life and attract, we must shift our paradigm or simply put a change in our vibration, to put it another way. Understand, when we change our vibration, it causes us to change our action, and our action sets up an attraction, and then there's an attraction, action, Jackson. There's an action attraction, and it changes the result in our life. Now, we can often get glimpses of what our subconscious thoughts are all about and what's ruling us. You know, as I mentioned earlier, sometimes in the morning what I do, I said what my intention is for the day, and I said, monitor your thoughts. Be aware. And then change those when you become aware of them from maybe a limited thought to a more elevated thought. And oftentimes I've come to the realization that we can make a conscious decision. We're going to go after a dream. We're going to go after a goal. We're going to really stretch ourselves. We're going to do something we've never done before. And then we feel good about it. We start to take action, and then a feeling pops up. And that feeling may convert into words that says something to the effect, who do you think you are? You ain't good enough to do this. Sit your behind down. And it may not just say behind, but anyway, to sit yourself down. And then that thought causes us to stop from moving forward. That's those subconscious beliefs. They're coming up and they're overruling our conscious decisions. So we have to change the vibration on the subconscious level in order to change our paradigm that we're living from. So rather than just talk about it today, we're going to have a paradigm-changing experience. So I'm shortening up my talk a little bit today. But what we want to do, we want to flood our subconscious with an affirmation meditation experience. So Cameron's going to cue up the music in a moment, the background. It's not really music. It's really a theta wave vibration because it relaxes our mind and it makes our subconscious receptive to the content of the affirmation and the words that I'm going to be speaking. And these are the kinds of things we have to do over and over and over and over again to begin to change that subconscious so we have a different experience. But what we want to do, we want to impress these messages upon the subconscious part of us that is controlling our vibrational frequency. Because as Albert Einstein noted, when our vibrational frequency matches the reality we want to see, we cannot help but get that reality. So I invite you now just to relax for a moment. Relax every muscle of your body temple. Start at the top of your head. You could even feel the muscles around your eyebrows relaxing now. Every tension you may have in your face begins to be released. Start moving down your shoulders. And make sure every muscle in your shoulders are released and relaxed now. Next, go to your chest. Then your abdomen. Releasing any tension that you may have. Let every single muscle in your body be relaxed now. And if you feel comfortable, you close your eyes or lower your gaze. And I invite you to pay attention to your breath as it goes in and out. You are everything you ever wanted to be. Right here, right now, in this holy instant, God has put something special in you. Your job is to wake up to it. And now is the time to wake up to that truth. Every dream, every vision, every goal that you see for your life is now accomplished. You now feel how it feels to have all the prosperity that you want. All of it. You now feel how it feels to have all the health that you want. All the material things that you desire. Every desire that has been put in your heart is fulfilled now. You know at this moment that as you feel these things into existence, they continue to come into your world. Every day, you are getting better and better. Every day, you are achieving your goals. Every day, you are becoming the best version of yourself. In your mind, repeat these words. I am. I am. I am. I'm healthy. I'm prosperous. I am everything I want to be. I am amazing. I am wonderful. I am the best version of myself. I am light. I am love. Relax in thought that you are right now everything you wish to be. You have been given the gift of light, of love, of mind and speech. When you speak life into all of your situations. You always see the bright side of life. You always see the good in yourself. And as you continue to see the good in yourself, others begin to see the good in you. You are the light of the world, the light that you seek. Nothing outside of you can disturb your peace. You are grounded. You are special. You are the best thing that ever happened to this world. I am magnificent. I am amazing. I am the definition of love. I am the definition of peace. I am prosperity. So I have prosperity. I give what I want to receive. I treat everyone the way I want to be treated. I rest in that truth. Take a moment to take in a breath. Pay attention to your breathing as you allow your breath to go in and out. In your mind, repeat these things to yourself. I believe in me. I acknowledge my self-worth. My confidence is soaring. I am not my mistakes. I accept myself unconditionally. I am proud of myself and all that I have accomplished. I am successful. I am a beautiful person. I deserve love. I deserve compassion. I deserve empathy. I am enough. I believe in the person I dream of becoming. I am that person now. I deserve to be happy. I choose to completely love myself today. I honor my commitments to myself. I choose faith over fear. There is no wrong decision. I am now creating my life exactly as I want it. Positivity is a choice. I choose to be positive. I am free of worry. I am at peace with who I am. And I choose to be positive. I matter. I say yes to myself. I rest in that truth. In your mind, repeat these words. My past is not a reflection of my future. I am smart enough to make my own decisions. I am in control in how I react to others. I choose peace. I am courageous and stand up for myself. I will succeed today. I deserve to have joy in my life. I am worthy of love. I approve of myself and love myself deeply. My body is healthy, and I am grateful. I become more at ease every day. I am calm, happy, and content. My life is a gift, and I appreciate everything that I have. I surround myself with positive people. I live in these thoughts. Continue to repeat in your mind. I am improving in mind, body, and soul every day. I am making complete and wise use of my resources, all of them. I am living in health. Abundance flows to me easily. I have beautiful relationships. I have beautiful friendships. I give love, and that love returns to me multiplied. I am a blessing to everyone around me, and everyone around me is a blessing to me. I live in direct faith. I believe in what I can do. I believe in what I am. I know that I am special. I have something to give this world, and I am giving it now. love everyone the way I want to be loved. I treat everyone the way I want to be treated. Every day I become more and more blessed. Every day I become more of a blessing to others. Rest in those thoughts. Let them imbue every part of your body and mind. You are amazing. You are light. You are health. You are everything you desire to be. And so it is. So we let it be. Some parting words from Charles Fillmore in the book, The Revealing Word, which is a spiritual dictionary. And he says this about the subconscious mind, the memory mind. Memory crystallized into function and form. It is the home of our habits, the storehouse of our past thoughts and experiences. The work of overcoming, and I would add transforming, is carried on largely in the subconscious mind. All past thinking must be redeemed so that the whole man and woman, conscious and subconscious, is brought into harmony of the divine consciousness. Amen. Next week, Reverend Deborah will share her talk on the gift of acceptance. At this time is an opportunity to have those who are checking us out online to give electronically or online to support Spiritual Life Center. And you can do so by texting SLC Love to 44321. Or simply go to our website, slcworld.org, click the Donate tab, and give in other ways. And you can give by mail as well. We'll have the address if you'd like to send a check. And if you're online, we invite you to help spread the consciousness and the message of Spiritual Life Center by clicking like, comment, share, subscribe, depending upon what platform you're on, YouTube or Facebook. And we can begin to really spread this word to as many people as possible to make a difference on our planet. And for those who are here today, we invite you to get your gift or your love offering if you're giving, and simply raise it to the heavens, which is ever expanding good. And know that as you give, it comes back to you in ways you never imagined. To not only support yourself, but support this community and prepare a space for those who are looking for what we have to offer to create the life that they know they deserve. And with that, I invite you to join in as we affirm our offertory blessing together. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I circulate. Thank you, God.
Up in the morning time and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning now matters heavy on my mind. Then I look to you, and the world's alright with me. When I look to you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. The day that lies ahead of me seems impossible